Hi everybody, today we're going to be making greens. We're going to be doing a mix of collard and kale. And the first thing we're going to do is cut and clean them. When I say cut, I mean just break them up and tear them up. We're not going to actually take out a knife and cut them. We just want to tear them up into medium-sized pieces. Collard and kale is not my first choice in a mix of greens. I usually like to do collard, mustard, and turnip together, but they only had collard and kale, so I got what they had, and it's still going to be really good. I've had this mix before, but if I had a choice, it'd always be collard, turnip, and mustard. Now to clean them, we want to just swish them around in hot water. Also, I should mention while you're cutting them, you want to be filling your sink up with hot water. But yeah, we're gonna just swish them around really good in the hot water, and then kind of like you're washing clothes, just swish them around, and then we're gonna just take handfuls of the greens and we're going to run it under the running water and then put it to the side. And we're going to do this 3 times. I always triple wash my greens. But in this video, for the sake of time, you're only going to see me clean them once. And as you're running them under the faucet, you'll be able to feel like the tough stem pieces that you really didn't get off well when you were cutting them, or tearing them I should say. Yeah, so this is an opportunity to pull off the really tough, hard stems that you don't want to use and toss that to the side. And after the first rinse, you're going to notice in the sink, if your greens are really dirty, you're going to notice grit and dirt in the bottom of your sink. It's going to feel like sand. But after the third rinse, your sink will be totally clear. You won't see or feel any of that grittiness. Now we're just going to put all of our greens into a big pot. Next, we're going to cut up tomatoes, jalapenos, and onion to go in the greens. These greens will be 100% vegetarian. We won't be using any kind of animal product in these, like bacon or bacon fat or whatever people use to season their greens. We're only going to be using other vegetables to season them. So yeah, I'm cutting up 2 Roma tomatoes, 2 jalapeno peppers. For that extra kick, you guys know I like spicy. And I'm also going to cut up a little bit of onion. And of course, these jalapenos are optional. That's just to give it a little bit of spice if you like spicy food. If you don't like spicy food, you can totally leave these out. And for the onion, you can use red or brown, whatever kind of onion you want to use. And also, if you have it, what's really good to add is green onions. I don't have any, so I'm not going to add them here, but green onions are really good. Now we're going to add our chopped up veggies to the greens. And we're also going to add extra virgin olive oil. I don't know exactly how much this is, but I'm going to estimate that this is about 1/4 of a cup. And then we're going to add, fill the pot up halfway with water. And that's it. That's all you're going to need to cook these greens. I'm kidding. We're going to add spices later. These will be the most bland greens ever, and I would deserve to lose every last one of my subscribers and viewers. Once your greens get all soft and tender and no longer filling up the entire pot, you want to drain half of the water and then add your spices. First thing we're going to add is Creole seasoning, then salt-free Cajun Creole seasoning, garlic powder, roasted garlic and red bell pepper, black pepper, and lastly, no, that's last. Then we're going to mix that in really well, and then we're going to cover it and let it cook some more. So far, I'd say the greens have been cooking for maybe 35 minutes. But now I just added a little bit more of everything that we had before, except garlic powder and black pepper. As these greens are cooking, it's going to smell so good. It's going to have your house smelling like Thanksgiving. Just in time for Thanksgiving if you're cooking, try these greens. And now for the taste test. I couldn't decide, so I needed a second taste. It's perfect. It's perfect. And at this point, I just put it on low, turn the heat on low, and let it just sit in the spices and absorb the flavor for probably like an additional 20 minutes. So all told, I think the greens are cooking for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And that is it. These greens are ready to eat.